Hello again, and as you can see, today I'm back in the basement. Tomorrow I'll be back in the synod office, but today I'm back in the basement. Confusing, isn't it? It's been a good day today because I've been able to catch up with clergy in two of the archdeaconries, just to see how things are going and to discover what different parishes are doing with regard to opening up for worship in church or other things. I've discovered there are many things being tried, and it's heartening to know that people are beginning to gather together, though perhaps not in the ways we might like. I've also heard that some people are fearful of coming together, and that concerns me. Not because of their uncertainty, because that's understandable, but because I don't like to think of people being afraid. I'll be redoubling my efforts to pray more intentionally for people, and I encourage us all to do the same. We've all faced many different types of challenge during this type of COVID-19, and we have had to rise to them in different ways. Now that things are apparently beginning to ease, it's easy to forget where we've been, or perhaps even where we are. I was in a store the other day, and my COVID brain switched off completely. I didn't look for the arrows on the floor and went the wrong way. There I was, up an aisle, failing to keep a social distance. I know this may sound strange, but it's made me to think about my propensity to sin. When I'm in a store, I know that nowadays there are rules, but there are times when absent-mindedly I break them. Before I've even begun to think about it, I'm walking up the wrong aisle. It's the same in everyday life. I'm very aware of the rules that God has laid out. Yet before I even really think, there I am, breaking them. That could be called a sin of omission. On the other hand, there are sins of commission, deliberate sins. Are you ready for a confession? A couple of weeks ago I went to Home Depot. They had tape marking the way to go, and I arrived about halfway down the tape. What I was supposed to do was to walk to the end, which Debbie did. I decided to cut my walk. I glanced along and saw that there was no one coming, so I wasn't cutting in on anyone. So I stepped over the tape. Deliberate and willful rule breaking. These are, in a sense, silly examples, but they put me in the mind of a larger picture. Too regularly I do similar things, but on a grander scale. It is sin and its consequences, sins, which continually break our relationship with God. These things are at the root of what make us feel out of alignment with the way we think we should be. The good news is that we're able to receive forgiveness for our acts of commission and omission because of Jesus' death on the cross. It's where we find healing and begin our steps to peace with God. Once again, thank you for being here today. It's good to have you with me. I trust that you're having a good day. Don't forget the litany tonight at 6 if you're able to join us. Otherwise, God bless and stay safe.